Hey, welcome back. So today I want to make a recipe of my mom's. This is her famous spaghetti sauce. This was one of the first recipes that I ever learned to make because when I was in my early 20s and learning how to, feed myself, I liked spaghetti when I grew up and I wanted to make spaghetti like Mom made, but nothing that I could find in a can or a jar even came close to the spaghetti sauce that she had. So of course I called Mom and said, hey, can you get me the recipe? And of course she did, and it's super simple, but I have made this recipe many times for people and they often say that, you know what, we could just skip the pasta and eat this stuff with a spoon. Mom sadly left us a number of years ago, but she left us many good memories and of course a lot of great recipes. So we're gonna start with that one today. Step one for making your spaghetti sauce, wear a dark shirt. If you wear a white shirt while you're doing red spaghetti sauce that goes bloop 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 everywhere, it's gonna end up all over this, guaranteed. Alright, we've got ground beef, we've got whole peeled tomatoes, a tomato paste, and an onion. Got a beer here that is not for the sauce, that is for me. Parmesan cheese and salt, pepper, and fennel seed from my favorite spice people, Penzeys. Penzeys is not sponsoring this video, but hey, if you're watching, I'm available. I'm going to start by doing the sauce part because we want to get that simmering, and the longer it can simmer, the better. Alright, so get the tomatoes open here. For the tomato paste, here's a fun trick. You actually cut open both ends of the can. Take off one end like that, and the other end just goes like that. Don't leave the metal lid in there though, no one will thank you for that. And we get a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon fennel seed, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Drink a go. Sometimes you gotta slide some of the tomato paste down because it wants to stick to the side. And try again. And we get the sauce into the pan. And we'll throw a couple bay leaves in there. Sorry, I should have mentioned they're bay leaves too. And you want to start with this on low because otherwise you'll scorch the bottom of the sauce and it'll start bubbling and go everywhere. You know what else I forgot? 1/4 cup of sugar. There we go. Really, I don't understand what could be causing this forgetfulness. Start cooking the hamburger. Now because I'm only doing a single batch, I only need a 1/2 pound of hamburger and 1/2 an onion. I get out my favorite hamburger chopping tool. Now if you have little kids, you can probably leave out the onions. Then they'll say, what's that stuff in there? I don't like that. Put that right in there. We get the hamburger, little seasoning salt. Now, of course, you can use any meat you want. I'm just using regular old ground beef, but you can add some sausage or just meatballs, or you can just go meatless with this. Doesn't matter. Starting to hear some bubbling. Get that stirred up there. It's important to stir often so you don't scorch the bottom. And I'm gonna start getting the water heated up here because this stove takes forever. Alright, now we're going to add hamburger to the sauce. Mayday! Sauce is coming along nicely. Water is about to boil, so we are about ready to add the pasta. Now some people say not to break your spaghetti, that you're just supposed to keep it whole. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't like my spaghetti that long. Set my timer. Hey, quiet on set. Trying to make a cooking video here. Trying to tell me that someone was at the door. Now, a lot of people say that to keep the pasta from sticking together, you're supposed to add oil, or you're supposed to add salt, or this or that. From what I can tell, none of that has worked. The only thing that keeps the pasta from sticking together is stirring the pasta. Okay, we're done. All right, incoming.
And sprinkle on a little Parmesan.
Oh yeah. So that is my mom's famous spaghetti sauce. I'd like to say that I'm normally not this messy when I'm cooking, but who am I kidding? I am. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Cheers.